Good morning, everyone. Oh, wait, it's afternoon. Today I made a soup, and the soup is something that I made. I had a company called As You Like It Catering, which was an offsite catering operation and a small storefront where we sold prepared meals to take away. And there was always soup. We had a different soup every day or a different soup every couple of days. And one of the most popular soups was, I forget what we called it back then, but today I'm going to call it Magic Vegetable Chowder. Chowder because it has all the classic ingredients of a chowder. It has potatoes and celery and onions, other vegetables. And chowder, we already went through chowder, vegetable, because there is no meat in it, and it's magic because there's no cream in it. And the magic happens when you use a special technique, which I will show you in the video, and it creates a creamy, satisfying chowder. So let's make the magic happen with Magic Vegetable Chowder, and you are going to love it. We're going to start with our ingredients. There are lots of vegetables in the soup. Here they are in their natural form, and here they are all prepped up to go. We have peppers and onions, and celery, and carrots, and sweet potatoes, corn, thyme. We're going to use a little bit of our roasted garlic oil, or if you don't have any of that, then canola oil will do. In the pan, we're going to add our celery, our onion, our garlic, and our thyme and carrots. And then we're going to throw in our corn. Let's stir that all up to blend. Add some salt, followed by some pepper. And I like to throw in just a little bit of nutmeg. Adds a little sweetness to the soup. And I had some dried chives in the cabinet, so I decided to throw those in as well. Those are optional. And there they are. And we're going to stir them up. And we're going to stir those until the vegetables begin to soften a little bit and the onions become a little bit translucent. You don't want to cook them too much because we're going to boil the soup for a while. So then we're going to take chicken stock or vegetable stock, about 6 cups, and we're going to add that in. Now I use the Better Than Bouillon like I do with water, but you can use a can of collagen or any stock you want to buy. And we added that in. We're going to stir it up. We're going to bring that mixture to a boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat and simmer it for 45 minutes till the vegetables are very tender, because, as you see by the next step, we're going to take some of the soup out of the pan and put it in a container and set it aside. About 3 cups of soup out. And there they are. And then we're going to add our peppers, our zucchini, to the remaining soup, and we're going to simmer that for about 15 more minutes till the zucchini and the peppers are soft. And then in the meantime, we're going to take the 3 cups of soup that we took out and we're going to puree that. You can do it with an immersion blender like I did, or you can put it in the blender. Be careful in the blender. You got to do it in very small batches so it doesn't pop out and burn you. And when the other vegetables are tender, we're going to take that puree and we're going to add it back into the soup. And this here is where the creaminess comes from. It's like magic. We're going to stir that up to blend it. Yep. And now we're going to stir in our spinach and incorporate that in with the other vegetables. As you know, spinach wilts in about 3 seconds, so you don't need to even have the heat on anymore at this time. You can turn the stove off. And there it is. Satisfying and creamy and delicious. And you should enjoy a bowl.